Substituting is the name of the game right now to save money when you're cooking. Use what you have around the house. So for instance, tonight I'm going to show you what we made for supper with all things that we already had. And it's a pretty frugal recipe to boot. So we're going to make a Mexican corn chowder. Do you remember when we made those whole chickens, divided them in 4 and froze them? We're going to use one of those packages of sandwich bags of frozen chicken tonight. And we're going to chop that up along with about half of a red onion that I had in the fridge. 6 small potatoes, leave the peel on, take them off, however you choose, cut them up. And it doesn't matter what kind of onion you have. We're going to substitute things and just make a recipe. And then I have 4 cups of that frozen chicken broth that came from that chicken. And we're going to mix this all together and boil it until our potatoes are soft. So now that you have cooked your potatoes in your chicken broth, this is what we're going to add to them. And remember, substitutions are okay. I got a can of this for free off of the Ibotta app here a while back. It is just like Rotel. You can use any brand. Just dump one of these in, 3/4 of a tablespoon of ground cumin, a drop or 2 or 3, however hot you want it, of any kind of hot sauce. Again, it does not matter. Choose your favorite. I have this in the fridge, so that's what we used. And I didn't have cilantro. I had parsley. They're both green. It doesn't matter. It tasted great. So dump in some parsley for some color or some cilantro if you have it. And then this recipe called for 2 cups of half and half. Well, I didn't have half and half, but I had half of a cup of carnation evaporated milk still in my refrigerator from another recipe. So I used half of a cup of this, and then I completed those 2 cups with 2% milk. Didn't matter, came out great. Use any kind of milk you want. And then I added 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and it called for Monterey Jack, but it doesn't matter. You can substitute anything in there and it will come out great. I also added some black pepper, even though it didn't call for it. But again, you can mix up these recipes and add to them. You don't have to follow the recipe exactly. Use what you have in your cupboard and make it frugal. And look at this, it came out absolutely delicious. And if you have a can of black beans, throw that in for some color. I didn't have any, so I used a can of Great Northern. And don't forget your can of cream corn.